feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever is going on. In that case, so why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it! You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if...
Welcome, you two! Are you here for lunch? What would you like? Got it! You don't...
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake! Isn't it the... Oh... That... Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it... Then, you mean, that's impossible. So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also... Hey! Dinyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there! What a coincidence, Dinyarzad! We meet again! What?
Oh,
Kidnappers?
I'm okay.
Whew. That's a bit...
Not at all. I've always been like this. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days...
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh? Did something happen?
Dinyarzad, have you ever...
Deja vu? No.
Oh, Paimon...
It's almost time.
Huh?
Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, When we return...
Understood.
the Sub-Zero...
Nilou?
Oh, it's okay. But you've been really It truly is unfortunate. True, but... The next... Wait. No.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! Ah! So, in the end, you still couldn't figure out what that deja vu feeling was all about? Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We could do more...
Observing a
Continue to monitor...
you waiting.
Not at all. I arrived.
Huh?
I'm doing well.
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler? Hey.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can... Oh, are you in... It's not that simple. Each box contains a random... And there's also
Huh?
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck. Paimon's not really interested in the other flavors.
Ah, wait. How did you know? Don't tell me that you already knew which flavor was in each box.
What? He was right about all of them?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning and they've been sealed ever since. Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some kind of magic trick? This is way too freaky.
Tell us what's going on. Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler? Hey, where are you going? What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is... What are you looking... Traveler? That's... Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad? What's happening here? Why are there 2 Dunyarzads?
You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this.
A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside?
You should use it too, Paimon.
You know Paimon? Well, 20th time. Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck?
Your sense of date, it was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. As you can see, that first Nerzod is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good.
What's happening?
Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is... As for the truth, I can only give you certain...
She looks like she isn't doing...
If we can break out, but as things are...
You sure love to use weird analogies.
Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
We've already experienced... That should be it. That should be it. That should be it. That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day. That should... My mind... What's happening? The moon? The grand... That doesn't... We've already experienced... That doesn't... The Grand Sage said... What's happening? That doesn't...
A time loop.
Still
A simple time loop.
Junior's...
The Sub-Zero's...
Let's think about our current situation. And to do that, Nahida Paimon's memory...
Hey, it's you guys. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee that... Huh? What brought this about? What kind of fella? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumer?
He actually has a point. Is this a... True. It's... Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago. Let's keep asking around.
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you... Ooh, I knew...
You're really excited. So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? What you just said...
Paimon knew you weren't going to...
Marvelous. Truly...
When you say it like...
I believe that the book only...
So that's how it is. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. Yeah.
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You
want the Traveler?
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something
People in Sumeru don't dream. People in that doesn't people in Sumeru. People in Sumeru. Diaz.
Tell her, Traveler!
I didn't tell any.
All right.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not.
She's quieter than...
Yeah, she isn't the same as her parents said that.
Huh?
I don't quite
My lady, are you angry? All right.
Nahida! We brought a friend! Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring any.
We just wanted her...
The real Junior?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment.
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself. So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if...
Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha.
The Akasha
A gnosis could...
So,
She said...
compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grant.
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do
People in Sumeru. That doesn't... Okay. That doesn't... My mind feels...
You mean the Akasha? When the desert compiling the entire country's knowledge, you think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information? Who knows?
What's the point of...
Just think about it. This hive mind could...
An excellent...
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show.
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, what you're talking about? It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like we took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime is
But
Paimon remembered.
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? Oh, Paimon.
It's extremely difficult.
If we're labyrinth. The moon? What?
Anyway, you know...
Oh.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt? What's wrong? Why are you both gawking?
You didn't...
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How?
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? It's as if...
You're saying...
That's right.
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no...
So you want us to...
How did you know what I...
Whew, it's finally... Listen, Nahida, do you think the Samsara has been broken?
Really? Good job.
Hey!
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is... How many to... It's even possible...
Okay, no more!
That's why he makes no... Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom. Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange?
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. Yeah, even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's fest.
continue the harvest.
We're still in the same day. Nahida.
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds.
Paimon's at the Duke did that.
Of course. In the time we've been together...
Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast.
In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist.
Nahida's talking about confusing
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new...
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? that. In a simple time loop, people's physical condition should also reset.
So, what's your new hypothesis?
The moon... That doesn't... The moon... Oh. Mercenaries... If all our memories of a day are...
Oh, that's why when we wake up, everyone thinks this. But muscle.
A brilliant...
Nahida,
To put it simply,
that isn't simple at all.
why don't you go to...
Right. She did help us.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be...
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Oh, that works.
What happened to you guys?
Don't think too hard about it.
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten...
Yes, your memory's being erased.
Then I'd have to
Oh? Why did...
If we've actually... Common sense says my wallet should have...
Right. They could use the Akash. It's not very likely, but it's also...
No, it is...
You have...
You two are surprised. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
This is it.
Huh?
See those marks on the... Let's say the sages...
That's true, but...
Then the sages would have had to reproduce I'm a professional fighter. The force, angle, and entry point of each... It's just as they...
Is it really impossible?
People often say that a camera's photo can... The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I hope that cleared things up for you. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Yep, that's true. Strange. Paimon feels like Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really Paimon can't believe it! How about we go back and ask Nahida?
Back early to...
Sort of. We're mostly sure...
leaving the city.
We did? But...
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome... But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time...
It is true that sometimes we lose track...
Really? That...
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Traveler, aside from your listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler... It's time to carry out our plan from... Okay.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academy?
Don't ask me.
I have a real...
That's your problem.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. We just received an order that no one is allowed... and...
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't, this is a good spot. And the guard, huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But, oh, okay. Promise Paimon that you'll come back and please. Memories! Traveler! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only taking a...
Paimon, calm down.
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day! Okay.
Okay. Paimon, can you... I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you... disappeared. No way! Paimon was watching you with the...
What's your perspective, Traveler? I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be complete. It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being. But this way, we'll also never discover what's out. Something like a message?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to... well...
Yep! No!
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
I made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages.
To make something?
Yep. I'll help you save...
We'll never know until we try. Let's go then. Let's expose the... all right. Okay. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute
That's one heck of an info dump, but...
There's another part here.
These spaces have been Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the mess...
Probably because
Oh, right.
the message.
After the beep.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
all the bizarre... That doesn't... Was that... That doesn't... My impression...
Oh, so that's what it is! Later on, Traveler also mentioned the Paimon's head.
Well, so no matter how...
Wow, the Archon War. Hey! Do you want some alone time to think?
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know.
You're back! Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero? Okay.
Okay, Nahida said the Okay, that doesn't... Okay. Okay. We've already... That doesn't... All the bizarre... Those space... That doesn't... All the bizarre... That doesn't sound... The moon... That doesn't sound... People in Sumeru... We are all in a dream. People in That doesn't... The moon... We are all in...
People in Sumeru think they don't dream. But the truth is, the Akasha and those spaces... So
correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha relies...
That doesn't...
It is the
Oh, okay. Those dreams... But is stealing everyone's...
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most in other words...
So in other... Paimon remembers her saying that the real story is that this...
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
That doesn't... Those spaces... Those dreamscapes...
Correct.
their disembodied consciousness, no one is any the wiser. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha. And so it continues.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that enough?
Very good.
Okay.
Alright, last question.
They say that
So you noticed. I thought that would...
Now that you mention it, Nahida, it's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info.
Yes, on the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your minds. Now that you know this is all a dream, have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Your notion of reality, that's why I could only give you You asked me, now that you know, have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Your notion of reality, that's why I could only give you You asked me that, now that you know have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Your notion of reality, that's why I could only give you Deceiving the people after we end the Sub-Zero's.
How can the say
In the end, I'm just the moon.
a sun and a... Oh, we're out of...
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hey! What's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way!
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Paimon can't believe...
She's actually something... The real Dunyarz... So another Dunyar...
But personality...
Puppets are stiff. You know.
Dunyarzad...
Yes. I just gave her a little wisdom, so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even far from it. I'm still a long way... I couldn't even save her.
Please don't be...
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
To prevent more tragedies like...
Great, but how do we do that?
Although the Sub-Zero's festival dream is under... That means this...
Huh?
Well, which means...
Imagination?
Imagination, like when the server at the... However, the dream will... But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter... Find some...
How are we going... And even if we did, after all, like...
It's extremely... As for me...
Out of town?
Yes. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed...
She was such a good person. Yeah, but... Paimon's wondering... Huh. So, who do you think... Oh, that would make sense! Ferris, let's go ask him...
You're back. You left in a hurry last time.
Everything's fine.
An experiment?
Could you... make a...
You want me to...
Less questions!
Okay, my wish.
Oh,
I noticed earlier, she just doesn't seem... I've also
so...
when she placed the hat of the... What she didn't realize was that... Okay, yeah, that... Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh!
What?
Fucky? Nice try, you two.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone who knows
My lady.
That sounds like Dia! Huh? But Dia can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yanni's pay me, not you. Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself some back...
That's close enough.
Come on, you coward!
I'll protect us. Yeah.
Sorry, pal.
Grow!
You want this one?
Congratulations!
I'll be back.
Following orders.
Everyone hold hands.
Go, Barbara,
the
go!
jungle.
Hey! Let the show begin. Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys? You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see... Oh, remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before... She said it was because she had forgotten... Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that... Yeah. This is the place. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon... This was only a temporary resident. Should we open it? Wow. Even though she must have wanted to give this to us as if we hadn't found this, but now that we know. Hey! Where are you? It's Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But what? Where are we going this time? Go, Barbara, go!
If you continue to resist, we will have to order the Grand Sage.
Oh.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? Wait, they're not reacting. Oh, of course. So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage? Like I said, they symbolize the goddess.
Yes.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away?
Yeah. What's going on? Huh? You guys are acting... Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host. Purple Padisa. It's just like the example. So when you saw the flower... But if we want to... How should we make Nilu realize...
Am I
Huh? Wrong guess, but you... As far as you know...
Yeah, but...
Ooh, sounds...
Yep. But his piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows... Afterward, the Dendro Archon... His wife lied... In the end?
So, the first...
Yes.
Paimon understands where you're coming...
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can. It is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the Dance of Sub-Zerus.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time. Paimon's head. Paimon thinks the Sub-Zeros. Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero? Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal! She's not in her room. What? Huh? What you...
Well done, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dinyarzad!
Oh, a Traveler Pipe. I just had a dream. And I saw Nilou performing the Dance of Sub-Zerus.
You're actually... And...
It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat some more.
Talk about Dinyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's all right.
Among the count, once Dinyarzad, such a small, we're both will grow. I used all the power I...
So it looks like we did manage to save Dinyarzad in the end. And not a moment too soon.
Huh?
Both are fine.
All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you say
at the Avidia...
You also heard some...
Yeah!
Has he too
A message from Greater
King Deshret?
Okay.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness. Many devoted scholars go mad, but I believe this is...
So the tree and the... But even if you can't figure out what that...
The traveler wasn't effect... No, we must decide. This puzzle has life and death at
the Avidia...
You also heard someone's voice, right?
Yeah, so you did...
As you two probably know.
A message from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? We thought it was from King Deshret.
King Deshret?
Okay, so...
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's... Many devoted scholars go... But I believe this is...
So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? But even if you can't...
The traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that No, we must decipher its secret. This puzzle has life and death at stake. Got it. I hope my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge. To be
Oh, and go and get some sleep. Leave everything to us.
What?
Maybe...
I see.
We've spent quite some time in Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from her.
Ad Astra...
Hi, Catherine.
Commission. Oh! And if possible...
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. In that case, please go to...
Hey, that's not any better. Paimon...
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually,
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind...
So it's nice. So it's been you...
Are you... Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways. And I even had a really... It was another dream about the Sub-Zerus Festival. Except it was a happy one. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a... I also got to sit...
You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zerus Festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where...
Huh?
No! By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homianis haven't allowed any visitors after the...
Yes, I paid her. Her condition is... But for the moment...
Right.
So our first...
Oh! Good boy.
Let's continue our chat here.
Okay. So
actually, I've already tried. It seems that from the very beginning.
Have you already caught?
I'm just... In any case... No way, that's too...
You mean it'd be...
No, doing that would be...
That's a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
We're in the dark as of now. After all...
Are we really out of ideas? Nahida, you're super...
According to a popular...
Okay, but aren't you...
Well... Then I should find...
You're saying we should recruit a spy? Oh! Before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham. He seems like he acts a lot...
Actually,
Setaria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one... We ran into her base... Paimon still remembers the...
She was born in the desert.
Oh, Paimon!
The name Setaria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky. Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star began to... But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt.
From the sound of it, but she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from...
Indeed. She's suppressing a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, She had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore. Right. That way, not only from my past tomorrow afternoon to prepare. This should be Sataria's favorite fortune-telling spot. No, I already...
Talking style?
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled? The divine voice...
Huh?
Shh!
Only my...
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Love prospect. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. One who is fated to cross your path will appear on... Huh? So many people will fall for you. How could that be? Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune-telling you've ever done.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is, suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
Yep. It belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Samari City, so she still comes by whenever she has time. When I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some...
We caught wind of your great...
Oh,
Speaking of...
I suppose, after that,
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
Oh, no, not...
I see. I'll have someone in charge of...
No problem.
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia, so she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
It's my duty to protect Samari.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite...
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, after all, but...
What an atom... So this restaurant...
That's right. It's not usually open to...
I see.
What's the point of all the information?
Cetaria's already... I remember you... Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the faith of her homeland may...
Oh, Paimon! Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
Well, King Deshret is long gone. And Cetaria is also too... If we simply... But, if we were...
So, you mean you're...
Yep. Possessed as long as every...
so...
Exactly.
Huh?
That's no problem.
Huh.
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've...
You're not wrong.
If it was at all...
Yeah, don't be...
Alright.
Here she comes. Cetaria's...
Let's quietly... As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you.
Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding...
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. Strange. I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names? Are you sure?
Well,
Huh, I see.
So...
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you...
A mess?
Well...
I hear you. The gods are asking... Cetaria.
Why haven't I...
Cetaria.
And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's...
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest...
Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academy.
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal
Oh, no. As a... I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Whoa!
Well done. Sataria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Aw, Nahida.
All I know are some... Anyway, enough of...
Right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away!
A pot of tea with a couple of nibbles, some seasonal greens, and a piping hot bowl of fresh
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you gardening? But don't you... Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better? Oh, that's good to hear. Actually...
Yeah, he's...
If you could find the time, he has a quick...
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose...
Akeem, you...
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this!
You really zero... But once every...
Come on! Sataria's already started talking with Shishan!
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right. I celebrated the...
Wait.
Are you still failing to realize that the act...
Shishan!
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be... In reality...
Please, please stop!
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problems.
She can no longer just...
Hey, she's trying...
This is the most...
Mercenary, please, try to... Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents...
Heretics?
King Deshret!
Miss Sataria.
You...
King Deshret, you must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a child of King Deshret. Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
I've also been... But no matter how much I may try...
You won't necessarily...
How do you know me?
That's not important. If you could provide some...
I've actually never believed in the gods. Please tell me. I was just one... But I know very little. I've just been working to... However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city...
To fight against the acad...
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the document.
The academia entrance.
Don't worry about that. I'm only suggesting that—
All right, I trust you.
So,
that—
the Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have— Maybe it's time for—
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to—
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. Well, now that we've...
pray. But if we're going to pray to the god—
That's right. I suppose I'm the other...
Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight.
Yep, Paimon's right. If something were to after all...
Yep. Exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about off. What do you feel is... It's the...
No, I think he's right. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets.
Huh.
I also can't quite...
Well, but... Huh.
Whether it takes me uphill, downhill, or out to the sticks, I get the goods from it. I'll even take him across the sea if needed. But don't worry, you're in safe hands. They don't call me the gold standard for nothing.
People doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people.
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
But that guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here.
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru. Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
This should be far enough. Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her. Paimon was he called himself the and that even the sages are wary of him. Yep, yeah. But what are the Fatui? Yeah. Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. You mean... Oh, right! Wasn't he invited? Even though he turned it down, there's no time to lose.
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. Core of we are an elite...
The outcast? An outcast from the academia? But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat.
Following orders.
I see everything. I'll protect us.
By royal Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Everyone hold hands.
It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements! Oz, reveal!
Need more. Take that!
This way, Turtle. Oh.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like? Yeah, but this going up against smart people is tough.
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. Where do you...
Kale! It's nice to see you again! Are you...
To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My OSR has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks. As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people.
Oh, Kale! Speaking of Tainari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him.
Oh, Master Tainari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to
He left? But isn't Tainari the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the sage's invitation.
I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. No, I only... I know that, but
a research bit. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI.
Don't worry. I'm fine.
Got it. Will do. See you later, Kale. Wait! Look who it is! Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey! This was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're
Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the Doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right?
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the Doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
Whew. What a relief. The Doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, the Doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe...
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the Academia, so it's possible he already... Ugh. It feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the Doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the...
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem.
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us?
Yes, I have. I can see the Traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside?
Okay, let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
Traveler? It is you!
Ah! It's Hypatia!
Ah, what a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the... what's it called? Satyavada life?
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... you're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
You did it! Congratulations!
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last! When my consciousness made contact with the gods, what a supreme and unparalleled experience that was!
That sounds incredible!
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
You can do that?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness.
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneal with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laughed in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
What was that? Did we actually just see the Balladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will!
Such sublime emotion! Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God, please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Puripurna life, but rather...
You! Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait, have I already lost my mind?
Wait, something isn't right.
Okay, we finally lost him. Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels...
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Kainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here. What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body? Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore." But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
is trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful, even in a moon... Huh. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. Oh, but she...
Paimon, you... That's all right. I've spent some time...
Thank you, Tainari.
Ah, that. All I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of her...
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body? What?
Do you have any evidence? So that...
Tainari, did you leave the...
I did. If I didn't take act... Now that you mention it, but I still didn't expect them to... The doctor and the... From your description, but then...
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the Sage's goals. Right. But...
I'll stay here for now. If you're planning to go, come find me.
Thanks, Tainari.
Boom booms and eyes, and boom booms and mouth, and... I need to tighten up that part. A pot of tea with a couple of nibbles, some seasonal greens, and a piping hot bowl of fresh kanji. That's a dope breakfast right there. The perfect way to start your day. boom booms and eyes, and boom booms and mouth. And I need to tighten up that part. Good things come to those who wait.
We finally made it to Caravan Reebok. It's pretty lively here. So, oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this time...
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Huh?
Over here.
Oh, Haytham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
What the... Where did he go? How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
More Eremite mercenaries?
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless... There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep... All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academe. However...
Oh, right. You...
I have no interest. And these days... not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still in. Everyone says the capsule, which brings me back to the leader of Ainul Ahmar used the divine knowledge capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, to have that kind of reaction,
Al-Haytham, you really...
So that's your answer. But that does prove you do have some... No.
That's right!
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village.
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa.
Sino. Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before.
Oh, Haytham. Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to
seemed to me more... Yes. General Maham...
You seem to have placed a... If I were you, I have been pursuing this scribe for...
Has Al-Haytham done some...
I won't waste my... Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes...
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. And why, as as far as I'm aware, have you been given a mission that... If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your...
I should have known you'd be
You two!
Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia? Great, final! You gotta help us.
Yeah, sure looks that way. 2 giants from the academia duking it out once. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each. But how dare you? It seems like some... Hey, did either of you...
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's...
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quick!
Someone's calling for us!
That sounded like Candace. Come on!
All right, stop.
Wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other? The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating any—
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until— Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Our savior has come! Nice to meet you, Candace! The name— Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister.
All right. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make— So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh!
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right. I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now.
Wait!
I have nothing to hide. So there's no shame in while Alhaitham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been— Rather.
Huh?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development file. As General Ma, I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the power of the I realized that the vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the Academia of today. I believed it would be wise to flee the Academia before the sages had a chance to— I will never give up on this investment.
Sino seems to have the plus now that he's no longer the— Well, Sino, if that's your—
When I was investigating the matter in the Academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde— Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented.
Yes, I was indeed
Alhaitham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told—
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contain— From my perspective— So, had I been less—
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose—
I'd already given up on the assignment so it came as quite a surprise.
Criminals do love to talk.
Even though I ran into You were the ones who decided to follow me and strike—
That's true.
I'm willing to apologize. I took the divine knowledge capsule behind your back because I judged—
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham. Now, answer me this.
Have I not made myself—
Fine.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstanding. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her ill— I had nothing going, but then I saw these 2 random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. You take me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, Dia.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer fighting in a sandstorm—
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry.
The wind's died down. Candace still isn't—
When you put it that way.
Whoa! Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Leave this round to us. I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Hey! By royal
Oh, goodness.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
Yeah, committed to memory.
Odds revealed!
Alley-oop!
The creature stopped appearing.
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Huh?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hand... I am the chief of Aru...
Sir, I am also originally from...
I can't say... Besides Sans...
So, Ermin's...
Everything in the natural...
Everyone in Aru... speaking of which, why haven't I seen a...
Village keeper?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Most of them are scholars who... The academia believes that they're crazy.
Alas, but no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, but, is there...
I'll be grateful for... Let's start by finding it.
Come on, we can do it!
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially... Do you still have any questions for me before we... One of my former subordinates told me the academia, when initially, Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Suddenly, despite the powerful tremors that ripped after that.
The soft green light? Paimon thinks so too.
In theory,
Oh, no wonder!
if you are able to draw... So, what do you make... Really?
What? You...
No. Lesser Lord Kusa... The Academy... In addition,
No way! Nahida definitely...
I've spent many...
Good! Then you should...
That look in your eye. How can this... To think?
Alright, now it's our turn to put... But easier said than done. Especially since we don't have any leads.
Excuse me, are you...
Huh?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is...
Is your grandpa...
Hey, don't...
The person you're
Grandpa is... I heard everything you...
Ah, I was planning to go...
Whoa.
Sorry, I was...
All right.
Sino is super vigilant.
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you.
Huh?
Yes. Isok's parents were, unfortunately, later. However, one summer night, so Grandpa walked the next morning. It's said that the Isok was thrilled that his...
All this somehow...
Perhaps. It's also my...
Maybe the people have...
Huh?
No, nothing.
Perhaps you are more compassionate.
Hey, Isak! Oh, it's you guys. We've cleared everything. Really? Wow. Yeah!
All right.
You need to watch out for any signs of earthquakes and sandstorms.
Protector. By royal
I see everything.
Sorry, pal.
by royal decree. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Alley-oop.
I summon. Let the show be. Hey! Let's dance. Yeah.
Yeah. I see everything.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Hey. I'm seeing stars.
Whether it takes me uphill, downhill, or out to the... sticks. I get the goods from A to B. I'll even take him up. Cross the sea if needed. So don't worry, you're in... safe hands. They don't call me the gold standard guard for nothing. pot of tea with a couple of nibbles, some seasonal greens, and a piping hot bowl of fresh kanji.
Committed to memory. Growl. This might hurt a little.
Working.
Committed to memory. I see everything. Make yourselves at home. I'll protect them.
By royal congratulations! Many happy returns!
This may hurt a little. Commit it to memory. Oh. Oh, it's ripping. La, 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 la. Huh.
By royal mighty mythical beast! Ugh. Sorry, pal. Ja. Ja. Ja.
This may hurt a little. Commit it to memory. The Temple of Wisdom. Huh? Let's dance. Yeah, commit it to memory. Yeah. Oh no!
show be... Ma da 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 da.
Fresh fruit only at Quinn's.
see everything.
Odds for me.